पानी हूँ मैं शानदार बड़ा फनी, प्ले स्टेशन का सच्चा दीवाना हूँ मैं जी। विघ्नेश करता है शैतानी दिन भर, पर कितना क्यूट बिना डर।
खेलों की दुनिया में खो जाते हम, सपनों में भी जब उड़ते हम, मस्ती भरे ये दिन रातें, एक दूजे का साथ यूं निभाते।
प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। समोसा खाते खिलाते, हंसी के कहा के साथ में लगाते। बनी और विघ्नेश की है जोड़ी, मजे से छलकती है प्याली।
प्ले स्टेशन पर बढ़ता जोश, हार जीत का नहीं कोई होश, खिलाड़ियों का हो कारवां, खुशियों की एक नई दास्तां।
प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल। प्ले स्टेशन है दिल का राजा, विघ्नेश के बिना सब सूना लगता। शैतानी और मस्ती का मेल, घूमता फिरता प्यारा ये खेल।
Hello and welcome. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this T20 between Kolkata and Hyderabad. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Could have gone either way on that call, but I reckon bowling first is the sensible call. Put the batters under early pressure and hopefully get the breakthrough.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway. see, the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Couldn't get it through the field. Thick edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the field with a great shot. 8 runs at it there. Kolkata are 8 for none.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 7 off it. Kolkata are 15 for none.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight to the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
A few moves made in the field.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
7 runs added there. Kolkata, 22 for none. Cummins from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Got that away nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 34 for none.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Was quick onto that in the infield.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Nine runs added there. Kolkata, 43 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Singh into the attack now from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
Rahane, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot, but straight to gully. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Six runs added there. Kolkata a 58 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with pace now.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Patel from the pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Kolkata a 64 for 1. What a shot. They've bludgeoned the ball across and over deep mid-wicket for 6. Absolute power.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Hyderabad has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Cummins back on now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
De Kock has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the over. Kolkata are 83 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Couldn't get it through the field. Smacks that away through the gap. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Kolkata are 85 for 2. Cummins from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Cummins has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Patel has been going really well here, comes back on from the high court end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the high court end. Straight to the fielder. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Hyderabad has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Caught, gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Patel, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
magical shot into the vacant leg position. Nobody there to stop it.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. A few moves made in the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Singh from the high court end. Going with spin now. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive. Cummins has a clear plan in mind.
Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. This should be close. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
End of the over. Kolkata are 148 for 3. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Oh my, that's racing away. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That is quite extraordinary. De Kock, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Edged, unplayable. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end.
Some adjustments to the field.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It's higher. It's bigger. That is called holding your shape. A glorious maximum. 4 in a row. Unstoppable at the moment.
How will he reply?
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Patel coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. And out, deep fine, had to run around a bit, and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And that's the end of the innings. Kolkata have set a target of 218 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Rana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Oh, great run out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Hyderabad, 16 for 1.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Chakravarti coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Beats the field with a great shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Straight to the fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot, through the gap. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Hyderabad, a 31 for 1.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
There's a chance if it hits. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Ali, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Wow, that's missed a lot. Perfectly timed. Got that away nicely. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Cuts that off well in the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
terrible shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Goes over the top with that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely and now closing in on a half century.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Nine runs added there. Hyderabad are 81 for 1. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Misses everything. Four runs added there. Hyderabad are 85 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Narayan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Power and precision in that shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's the over. Hyderabad are 117 for 2.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Narayan from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Narayan with a great delivery there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Good pick up, big chance. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Hyderabad are 119 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Ali coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Gone. Superb catch. Oh, that's just outrageous.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great shot, through the gap.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Read that really well. Fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield, straight to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Ali from the high court end. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Goes over the top with that shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Bold, stunning delivery.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Narayan, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Whacked away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Cummins, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot through the gap.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Bowler and field. Look really confident. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Over Hyderabad, 177 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Needs to be on target. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
9 runs added in that over. Hyderabad 186 for 7.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Trouble. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Misses everything. End of the over. Hyderabad 191 for 7. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Singh gone for not many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Hyderabad 200 for 8. Chakravarti from the high court end. Smacks that away through the gap. Got that away nicely.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily. Might look to go big again here.
Nearly gets the edge. Chakravarti with a great delivery there. Now the batter's made a... Bit of a meal of that delivery. Patel waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
10 runs added there. Hyderabad are 210 for 8.
But they've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Trouble.
Have to go for it now. They need 3 to win.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.